guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite staple plant-based food items that have helped me lose up to 45 pounds of unhealthy body fat and now are helping me maintain my weight. This is going to be good, and you're going to want to make sure you stay till the end because I have a bonus staple item that I just frankly can't live without. Now, if this is your first time here, welcome. My name's Tia, and I love to show you guys how you can get healthy and live a whole foods plant-based lifestyle really easily. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That way you can watch these videos that I come out with every week. I gotta say, if I didn't have these foods in my house all the time, it really would have been and would be a lot harder for me to make these quick and easy meals that I make. So here's the deal. Your staple foods are probably going to be a little different than my staple foods, but the key is to always have these foods in your house. That way you're not searching for food to eat, because when we can't find anything to eat, that's the moment where we kind of fall off the wagon, and you don't want that to happen. So keeping items stocked in your house that are, quote unquote, staple items for you is how you're going to live this life successfully. And I can just tell you that from my own experience. So let's dive right into my number one favorite staple food item, which is potatoes. I'm pretty sure most of you probably suspected that that would be my number one staple food item. But man, potatoes are not only loaded with tons of vitamins and minerals and fiber. Did you know potatoes have tons of vitamin C in them, all the essential amino acids. They have most of the B vitamins. These sweet potatoes right here are loaded with vitamin A. So again, not only are you getting tons of vitamins and minerals by eating these amazing plants, potatoes are one of the most satiating foods on the planet. Like, there's a reason people are obsessed with mashed potatoes and French fries. Most people love eating potatoes because it satisfies them. And that is one reason why I always have these in my house. If I am looking for a meal to eat, to fill up my stomach, to keep me satisfied, I can always go to a potato. I love to slice these up and make French fries in the oven, oil-free French fries. Sometimes I throw them in an air fryer. I can make just a baked potato if I want. I love to make scallop potatoes. I love to top potatoes with my amazing lentil marinara or my lentil sloppy joe mix. I mean, the opportunity with potatoes are limitless. And let me just say, you take one of these bad boys and you couple it with a very filling, non-starchy veggie, and you will be full for hours. And talk about an easy meal, a potato and vegetables. I mean, doesn't get much easier than that. Now, the last thing I want to mention about this magical starch that I am holding in my hand right here is that they are low in calories, you guys. Contrary to what you may have been brainwashed into thinking about, don't eat potatoes, it's too many carbs. These things are low in calories. If you don't add butter and oil to potatoes, this is a win-win for weight loss. Did you know 1 pound of potatoes, 1 pound yields about 350 calories. Now compare that to, let's say, 1 pound of bread. That's close to 1,200 calories. And for my meat-eating friends out there, 1 pound of chicken is about 1,000 calories. So you can see these amazing plants are not very calorically dense, so you can eat them, feel satisfied, get very full for not a lot of calories. And this has been one of my secrets to weight loss. And not only that, it's made me really healthy and they give me tons of energy. Okay, now moving on to my second favorite staple item that I love to keep in stock. We are talking beans and lentils. Do you remember those songs growing up? beans, the magical fruit, the more you eat, the more you... Now, before I go any further, I just want to say I love dry beans. I use dry beans. Usually if I am eating dry beans, it's because I batch cook them on the weekend and just store them in my refrigerator because I am all about quick. But I do keep canned beans in stock a lot, and canned beans are just as nutritious as dried beans. You just have to make sure you are getting a BPA-free lining can, and also you have no salt added, okay? You don't want to be getting canned beans with tons of sodium in there. So these are fine. If you want to buy canned beans instead of dry beans, go for it. If it's gonna make your life easier, I am all about that. And you know, I like easy, so I have a lot of canned beans. Beans not only are full of vitamins and minerals, you know, you see a little theme here? They are amazing for heart health, for reducing your chances of cancer, for reducing your appetite. They're amazing. Not only that, they are another food that is going to fill your stomach and satisfy you with tons of volume. They are so versatile. I can't tell you how many different meals I will just whip up with beans. There's my delicious red beans and rice. If you don't have that recipe, I'm telling you, I'm gonna link it in the description box and maybe I'll put it up above. You're gonna wanna have the red beans and rice. Mama's from New Orleans, born and raised. I'm telling you, I know how to make a good vegan red beans and rice. So get yourself some. Aside from that, you can make taco bowls. I love white bean soup, or even just white beans with rice and spinach and some sauce. You can make tacos, tostadas, Mexican bowls, just a bean, like a black bean soup. You can make a bean dip. You can make a bean salad. I mean, again, the options are just limitless. And if you have beans, let's say dried beans, already pre-cooked, or you have canned beans, you can whip up these dishes in a second. So you don't have to worry about, you know, what am I gonna eat? And again, you want to be able to make meals really quick and easily to stick to this lifestyle. Honestly, I can't tell you how many times we as a family have decided, like, last minute to drive to San Antonio to go do something fun, or, you know, go to the movies. And I always say, okay, this sounds amazing. Give me 5-10 minutes and I quickly whip up a meal, throw it in a container, and just take it with me wherever we go. Like, that is so awesome to have an option to do that. So I'm not going to be craving anything or starving because I have beans with me. Telling you, magical fruit. It's true. And how can I forget about my trusty little red lentils? Now, we eat, you know, the other colors, there's green and brown, but I am really obsessed with red lentils right now. I mean, we have been eating a ton of my red lentil sloppy joes. That is another recipe, my friends, you are gonna want to have. So I'm gonna link it for you in the description box, along with my red lentil marinara. Lentils are full of vitamins and minerals. Go figure, all these plants are. And not only that, if you need to get yourself some more iron, eat some lentils. Now, when it comes to weight loss, again, beans are such a great choice. In the big scheme of things, you know, on the food scale, let's say, beans are on the lower end when it comes to how calorically dense they are as compared to, let's say, meat or bread. This one can of beans right here is close to about 400 calories, whereas, and this is about a pound, whereas, again, 1 pound of chicken would be the equivalent to close to 1,000 calories. So this has been one food that has helped me lose the 45 pounds that I've lost and, again, maintain my current weight. Okay, staple food number 3. Bananas. Y'all, I can't live without these things, and neither can the rest of my family, especially my husband. Bananas are such a great, satisfying, and filling snack if you are in a snackish mood. They're great for smoothies. They're great to put in cereal. They're great for desserts. They're great for nice cream. I can't tell you how many times I've had nice cream for lunch. Again, they're loaded with vitamins and minerals, tons of potassium. They are great for giving you energy. Now, as far as the best weight loss fruits, banana isn't really at the top of the list. In my opinion, you want to eat fruit with more water in it, but they're still great because they're so good at satisfying you and keeping you full. This will fill me more than eating a little, 100-calorie pack out there of crackers. That's gonna do nothing for you in the way of satisfying you and keeping you full, but this will. I did and still do eat a lot of bananas. So, bananas are on my list. Okay, now my fourth favorite staple item that I always have in my house, and by the way, these aren't in any real particular order because I definitely would put this before the bananas, but this one is rice. Brown, white, dry rice, frozen rice, which I always have on hand for the same reasons I have canned beans and frozen vegetables. It's quick and easy. Now, whenever I make rice, I'm usually throwing it in my Instant Pot, so I don't really have to worry about, dry rice taking a long time, or maybe I'll throw it in a rice cooker. But when I'm trying to whip up really fast meals, like meals I was telling you about when we run out the house really quick, the frozen rice is where it's at. I just throw it in a pan along with my veggies and some taco sauce and make myself a taco bowl in like 5 minutes. So I highly recommend having frozen rice on hand. Rice that's literally just rice and no added ingredients in there. Same thing with, canned beans or anything else that you get that's pre-packaged, that's a whole plant food in a package. Make sure it's just that food and nothing else added. So I don't think I really need to go into why rice is so amazing. I mean, you guys know it's filling, it's got protein and vitamins in it, especially brown rice. Talk about fiber. This is really good for filling you up. You can really make any dish with this. A lot of times when we make my red lentil sloppy joe, I'll eat rice with it. I don't care. I'll eat rice with anything. Sometimes I'll just eat rice and nothing else with it. Just rice. Again, it's great for weight loss. It's great for heart health. It's low in sodium. I mean, it's one of the oldest grains in the world. Like, people have been eating this for thousands of years. And, there's a reason why. Rice is good, y'all. Eat it. Quit doing that cauliflower rice baloney. If you want rice, eat the rice. Oh, drop this. Okay, this is number 5. Broccoli. I love fresh vegetables, okay? Just because I have a bag of frozen broccoli right here doesn't mean I only eat frozen broccoli. But I do keep this on hand, frozen broccoli, all the time because I think you get the theme here. It's quick and easy. Now, fresh broccoli doesn't really take too long to soften up if you want to soften it up. So I like to buy fresh broccoli a lot. There are some added benefits of eating fresh broccoli versus frozen broccoli. You're still getting amazing vitamins and nutrients by eating frozen broccoli. But with fresh broccoli, the levels of sulforaphane are a bit higher. If you want to know more about that, I went ahead and linked an amazing video by Dr. Greger from nutritionfacts.org. It's in the description. It's pretty cool to understand why fresh broccoli, cutting it and waiting a little while and then eating it is a little more beneficial than eating frozen broccoli, which is cut and then flash cooked really quick. So again, you're still getting amazing benefits just from eating broccoli, but there is a little bit more, at least a recent study has shown that there's a little bit more benefit to eating fresh broccoli. So check that out. Whatever way you eat broccoli, it is full of fiber. It is full of volume, and it is going to fill you up and not yield that many calories. Many times, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but many times I will eat an entire bag of broccoli coupled with, let's say, some noodles or some rice with a little of my low-fat, oil-free cheese sauce, and I am stuffed for hours. This entire bag of broccoli has a little over 100 calories, and talk about filling. If you are trying to lose weight without having to eat less food, you have to be adding non-starchy veggies like this with lots of fiber. You have to be adding these to your meal because it is filling your stomach with food by adding this, okay? It is filling your stomach with food, and you're not having to lessen the amount of food you eat. This has been a game changer when it has come to losing weight for me. I don't have to count calories or, do any type of portion control with my meals because I'm adding a lot of broccoli to it. So sometimes I'll make this bag of broccoli and I'll put spaghetti over it. So I can still enjoy my spaghetti. I'm not putting a giant bowl of spaghetti into my body. I'm putting probably, this much of spaghetti on top of a ton of broccoli, and I am stuffed. So the size of the meal didn't change. It's still really big, but I'm eating less calories. And that, my friends, is called understanding calorie density. And if you want to learn more about that, I highly recommend going over to Chef AJ's channel and watching the video where she explains it beautifully. And I went ahead and linked that, of course, in the description box for you, and I'm telling you, check it out. When you understand calorie density, there's no such thing as dieting anymore. It's over. All right, last but not least, and not including the bonus staple item, is lettuce. Now, I'm talking about spring mix, spinach, romaine, kale, although kale is more of a cruciferous vegetable, but I kind of like to put it in the same category as lettuce. So maybe we should change this to green leafy vegetables. How about that? But all joking aside, I don't think I have to really tell you much about green leafy vegetables. These are like essential to a healthy diet. Not only are they low, like super low in calories, they are great for your body. They are amazing at reducing obesity. They're great for heart health. They lower your chances of getting cancer. They've been linked to helping your mental stability. They're unreal. Not only that, you can always whip up a quick salad. I love to make a salad with this spring mix right here. I just throw some rinsed black beans on there. Sometimes I put ground flaxseed on there, tomatoes, fire roasted corn. I mean, the sky's the limit. You can do so much with lettuce. We also love to put kale into soups, to spaghettis, into our lentil marinara, into the lentil sloppy joes. Sometimes I've put it in our chili, in the red beans and rice. I mean, you can really throw kale and spinach into anything. You don't really taste it, and you're getting all these benefits of just throwing it in these meals. I also love kale and spinach in smoothies. If you guys follow me over on Instagram, you're probably very familiar with my favorite green smoothie, which is literally just pineapple, water, kale, and spinach. This thing is amazing, and I am getting tons of vitamins and minerals in an amazing smoothie, which is not full of a lot of calories because it's loaded with green leafies. It's amazing what eating a whole foods plant-based diet has really done to my taste. I used to hate salads. I used to hate kale. And now, like you saw me doing, like a dinosaur, I can literally just eat it and the flavor just packs a punch in my mouth. And I can't believe I'm saying that, but love me some green leafies. And last but not least, the bonus staple item, my cheese sauce. You guys, if you don't have this, you are missing out. I know you've seen all the cheese sauces you can on YouTube, but I'm telling you, they do not taste like this. It is low fat, it is oil free, it is scrumptious, and it has helped me really stick to this way of life, especially in the beginning when I hated eating anything that had to do with a vegetable. When you can put this on top of broccoli or on top of, man, sometimes I would put this on top of lettuce. I would like make a baked potato, put the baked potato on top of lettuce, and then pour some cheese sauce and kind of eat it all together. It was unbelievable. Having a delicious cheese sauce on hand is not only, for me, an essential way to stick to this lifestyle, but it just makes things kind of yummier without adding that many calories or fat to your meal. You know I have linked this down below so you can get yourself some of this cheese sauce. I'll go ahead and add it at the top too, but try it out. Go over to Instagram, let me know what you think, and it's good. That is it for me today. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see some of the meals that I actually cook with these staple foods, make sure you head on over to Instagram and follow me at Hungry Vegan Mama. I am always posting what I am eating for that day in my stories, in my feed. I love sharing quick and easy meals with you so you can stick to this way of life very easily. All right, I'll be seeing y'all next week, which will be the last week of my 30s. So it may have to be a pretty amazing video. I will talk to you very soon. Bye.